2009, coming off the Olympic bronze medal, the career was kind of fading a little bit, right? Like I think that year I only won one race, and that was the World Championships. I funded myself to that race, and I wasn't expected to do much, and so it was very special to me to have been able to overcome whatever mental blocks that I had had prior with the World Championships. I'd go in capable of winning and just not perform. And so as we worked through the rounds of the motos, it was kind of going the same path, you know, seconds and thirds, and I was like, oh, this is just going to be another dismal World Championship performance. And then all of a sudden, things just started clicking. I mean, the 8s, quarters, semis, and mains, I won all 4 of those laps. And it was just a very surreal experience because I was in such a zone, like, and people talk about the zone and the process and all this stuff, and it's really all just words to people who don't know what that it actually is. Like, I was talking to Corbin Sherrod about this, about learning what that process and being in that zone actually means and how special that is. I think going through that World Championship event and just stepping up onto the gate for the final, I wasn't going to lose that race. Like that was absolutely meant to be. But when you're in that moment, there is just that next breath. There is just that thought that is happening right at that moment. And again, to have experienced that, all these little moments, whether it was the cadence starting or standing up or initiating the movement.
Main event at the 2009 UCI World Championships. Donny Robinson, the bronze medalist from the 2008 Olympic Games. In lane 1, what can we say? Olympic champion, European champion, and last year's world champion, looking to repeat his title as Marius Strongbergs.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
The gate's down, and Donny Robinson has a quick gate. He's out in a hurry. He's just over, but Morris is kind of powered up to him. But Donny Robinson goes around. We got Donny Robinson out in the lead with Marino in the second spot. Donny Robinson has a pretty big lead, and with Nick Long in the 3rd spot and Mike Day in the 4th spot. Here comes Donny. He has a little bobble in the rhythm section, but he's going to take home the World Championship title with Mike Day in 2nd. This is an incredible race for Donny Robinson.
I guess the best way I can put it is that the whole week I visualized the laps that I wanted to have that race. And I say this to people all the time when I speak about this lap. I came across the finish line and I asked people what I said. Hey, do you know what the first thing I said was to myself when I crossed the finish line? And it was, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that just happened, because that lap that I produced was the exact lap that I envisioned. Minus the bobble on the 3rd straightaway, but it was everything from the gate position to the stance to the execution of all these movements, where I was on the track. Like I crossed the finish line and I said that was the lap that this whole past week I visualized. And that's what makes those things so special. It's like your efforts, everything that you put in to this package that is you, it really means something. Every single moment of every single training session or thought process or meal or whatever it is, like it all works towards something. And when it happens and you experience that, it's the most fulfilling thing that you as a person could ever experience.